Hi everyone, welcome back to the craft room. I'm going to use a bit of coloured card today. I thought I'd do a technique that I saw Andy Skinner do, similar anyway. And I'm going to use this stamp today. So this is Stripes. That way up I think will be better. So let's... Okay. This is not water card. I don't know how it's going to react. I am going to stamp with Black Soot Distress Oxide, but I'm going to spray this first a little bit, and we'll see how it does. It's not really, let's say, watercolour, so it's not doing quite what I wanted it to, but we'll spray it a bit more. See if we can get this ink to run a little bit. I might have to do it on some white. That is Lidl cardstock, so might not have been the best one to try. So I'll use a white piece. And we'll do the same again. That's a bit better. Let's pop that up there for a second. And we might give this a little bit more. Stand that up there for a minute. I'm going to be a bit impatient because I don't want to wait for hours for it to dry. So we'll start it off a little bit. Okay, so that's a bit drier. I was thinking about what order I'm going to do this in and what I'm going to do it with. So that Distress Oxide looks a bit greeny grey, so I think we might do green grey, and it's whether I want to do it before I restamp or after. I'm going to restamp in VersaFine, which I know is not alcohol ink friendly. Yeah, so, but it doesn't matter if it sort of smudges because it's all grey and black anyway. So let's restamp this. And I'm just going to do the stripes. Completely missed these ones. So I've got a 10 by 7 and I'm going to cut it down to 5. So that gives me a top folding 5 by 7. Well, it gives me 2 of them. So this is going to be cut down a little bit. So we'll take him to 4.5. I think I'm going to take that slice off of there. And by 6.5. So we're going to take a bit off the bottom. Let me take that much off and 6.5. And then we'll get a nice black piece. I might go a bit darker on those stripes. So that was GG9. And that's on there. So this is today's card. Took about 50 minutes, but yeah, there was a bit of waiting around and blowing him dry and stuff. So it's probably way quicker than that if you didn't have to wait for him to dry. But yeah, a little bit different today. So that's it for this time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Okay, bye.